Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily rule. Today's question comes to us straight out of the Judge Vault. Amy plays Prismatic Ending against Nick's Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. How much mana does she pay to do this? Okay, so first of all, let's note that Prismatic Ending does use the words or less. That means that it would be perfectly possible to do this for 3 mana, paying the 2 like normally, and then you would pay 1 extra for the Thalia tax. But this wouldn't be a really interesting question if that was the end of the story, now would it? So let's see if there's anything Amy might be able to do to help her out a little bit. First of all, let's note that with Converge, it doesn't really care why you're paying the mana to cast the spell. It only cares about the specific colors of mana that you used when you were casting the spell. So that means that when you were determining the value for X, you could just say a value that's 1 less than you normally would, and then when the 1 extra from Thalia gets added in there, then you would be able to pay the same mana that you normally would be paying. So if you wanted to kill a Thalia with this, you could just say X is 0, and then the total cost to cast the spell would be 1 into white because of the Thalia ability, and then you could pay that 1 into white with any 2 colored manas, and then you'd be able to get rid of a Thalia. Pretty cool trick, and very important to know if you're playing in a format where cards like this are popular. Another thing is that this works exactly the same way if you were playing something like an Engineered Explosives. It's also extremely important to know this one because Engineered Explosives does not use the words or less, so that means you really have to pay the exact right amount of mana and the exact right colors if you want to get the right number of counters. Okay, here's an extra bonus trick that I'll give you just because I'm feeling generous today. If you wanted to play an Engineered Explosives with X equals 0, but there's a Thalia out, you could still do that. You just need to use colorless mana to pay the extra cost. You could use some similar tricks in order to play around something like a Spell Snare in order to pad the mana cost so it's higher than what it normally would be, and you would still be able to have 2 charge counters on it. And that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again tomorrow for another daily rule, but until then, I hope you have a great day.